guys, I got a real quick one tonight. I got some Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure action figures here. One of the most awesomely stupid movies from the 1980s. Are these figures awesome or are they stupid? Let's find out right now.
Knickknacks Plastic Planet.
Here are the Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure action figure line with their phone booth accessory. These came from IncendiumOnline.com, and a little side splash logo says Fig Biz on there. So I'm not exactly sure. I've never heard of that company, but nevertheless, these are really cool, guys. At least they seem really awesome. I love the graphic design on the packaging here. It has a very comic book feel to it, as you guys can see, a classic 1980s comic book feel to them, and the figures themselves look really good. But we'll get to that in just a second. It almost pains me a little bit, got to be honest, to open these carded figures up just because they look so good. The packaging just looks so good. They would look great hanging on a shelf or whatever in the packaging. But I got the phone booth, I got the figures. I want to get them out. I want them loose. So yeah, looking really cool. But let's give you guys just a little 360 of the packaging. There is the front of Bill's card there, looking really cool. And there is the back side for you. And you guys can pause that if you want. If you want to read that, you can pause it right now. But yeah, very cool looking. Again, very cool looking packaging. Comes from IncendiumOnline.com if you're interested in these. Kind of a bit of a niche action figure line. I don't typically have these kind of things to review here on the Plastic Planet. A real niche item. Kind of, I don't know. I saw them advertised on Facebook, to be honest with you. And I did some research on the company before I committed. But yeah, I did. I'm pretty glad I got these. These are really cool. There's Ted's bio there if you want to pause that and read it. Very cool. So yeah, there's the back side of this box. Again, very cool. Let's look at the phone booth really fast before we get into these things. There's the front of it looking really dynamite. That's just cool. And then there's the side art. And that's a really good way to sell some extra figures there. Fig Biz or Incendium Online. It's very clever. A little scene from the movie there. And you guys can see the back art is really cool. And there's the bio on the phone booth, if you want to call it that. And yeah, there's the figures available. So very cool. I know there are other figures available in this line, but these are the only ones that I'm probably going to pick up. Although I might get the Rufus, because that's the late great George Carlin right there. Might pick him up later on, maybe. So anyway, let's get these guys out of the box, though. Really cool. It's going to pain me to open them, but let's do it. Alrighty, guys. Well, here they are, all removed from their carded state of figure cocoondom. I don't know, I just made that up. But yeah, they look really good. The likenesses are kind of cool. Very kind of a cartoon version of Bill and Ted, or Alex Winter and Keanu Reeves from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. So yeah, they sort of have a cartoon or a comic book feel to them, and maybe that's what they were going for, based off the package art. But again, they come with two guitars, which is really cool. Bill comes with a camcorder, Ted comes with a boombox. They do come with an extra hand to hold those guitars. They do come with action figure stands with the Fig Biz logo on them, but those action figure stands, the peg does not fit the slot on the on the feet there. The slot is too small on these figures' feet to accommodate that peg, and so the action figure stands are kind of worthless, honestly. So that sucks, I guess. That's a demerit, I guess, if you could call it that. But overall, the figures themselves stand, pretty awesome on their own. And this is sort of an action figure line. I think that you wouldn't exactly be putting these guys in Kung Fu Ninja poses, so I think you're probably okay. I got the phone booth right behind them. We'll get that out of the packaging next. But yeah, looking really nice. I mean, they're fun. They're fun. What can I say? Each figure was I spent about $15 on each figure, $43 for the booth itself. So again, they were all sold separately. So anyway, let's get out that booth and check it out. Alrighty, the booth is removed from its packaging, and there's just a nice little look at how the booth kind of scales up with the action figure. Scales up very nicely. The plastic on the phone booth feels a little flimsy. I gotta be honest. If I'm being completely honest here, guys, it feels a little flimsy to me. It's not a real sturdy plastic. I'm not saying it's like cheap styrene either, but it doesn't feel quite as sturdy as you'd hope, considering the booth was $43 before shipping. But it's nice. I mean, the sculpt is nice. It's kind of plain, but I don't know what else you'd really want from it. I guess I'd want a little more, something a little more dynamic up here with the little time travel gizmo on top of the booth. I would want that a little more dynamic, I guess. You know, part of me just wants to take this off and have it for like one of my Superman 6-inch figures. That would be kind of cool too. But anyway, these guys look really cool. I'll kind of give you guys a couple poses and see if I can't get those guitars in their hands, so you guys can check that out. Alrighty, so there they are in the telephone booth, about ready to head back in time and you know, ace that history exam or that history project. So yeah, looking really cool. Yeah, it's just kind of cool. They're gonna look really nice on the shelf, I think. You know, I think it's pretty damn awesome. Alrighty guys, well, I got them jamming out there with their guitars. The Wild Stallions, they're about ready to put on a concert in the 33rd century or whatever. So they look really cool, man. You guys can see even some little details that the camera will focus for me. Yeah, Bill's got his little guitar pick there. So yeah, very cool if the camera will focus again. But yeah, looking really cool. So you know, it's all around pretty fun. Alrighty guys, well I am back downstairs in the arcade/archive room of the Plastic Planet. Typically when I show off a brand new collectible, especially kind of an odd one like these guys here, Bill and Ted, I like to show off where it's going to be, you know, living in the Plastic Planet on my shelf. So here it is down here in the arcade/archive room on the shelves right over here adjacent to my editing suite over here. I like to call it an editing suite anyway. But yeah, this is where I edit all videos for the Plastic Planet, or all transmissions, I should say, for the Plastic Planet. And I mentioned in a previous video, guys, that my collecting has kind of slowed down just a little bit because I did make a major purchase, and that major purchase was this. I picked up a brand new computer just exclusively for the channel, and that computer is really awesome. It's about 4 times as powerful as my previous computer right here. This is about 4 gigabytes or megabytes or whatever of RAM. I'm not a computer guy, sorry guys, but I'm sure I'm butchering that. But anyway, this thing is 4 times more powerful, and I was absolutely just amazed. My last video, the top 10 best Black Series figures in my collection, that video was about 12 minutes long, and typically a 12-minute video over here took about 8 hours for me to render before I could upload it onto YouTube. Over here on the brand new computer, guys, I'm living in a whole new world here, man. It's a magic carpet ride, let me tell you. It took like 8 minutes to render over here. I thought it was broken. I thought there was no way that it could render in 8 minutes, but it did. So I'm very happy with that. So that's going to change some things for the channel, and you know, give me the ability to upload content faster for you guys. So that's very cool. So anyway, but Bill and Ted are awesome. Really enjoying having them down here. Yeah, they're pretty damn cool. I don't know if they were entirely worth the money, but they were pretty damn cool. And one final note, guys, that phone booth sign does glow in the dark, although I haven't seen it yet. But you know, if I ever see it, you know, when I'm down here and it's dark and it's glowing, I'll let you guys know. I don't know if it's going to collect enough light to glow in the dark down here, but we'll see. So anyway, that is supposedly a feature of that as well. So anyway, well guys, like I always like to say, guys, please like, share, comment, please do subscribe, and life is also very short, guys. So get out there and feel it with some plastic crap. Till next time, guys, later. Love ya. Bye.